motivator. It is my plum, please and pleasure to be with you on this morning as we start our masterclass, which happens every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock a.m. 11 o'clock a.m. and it goes to 12 o'clock, which is 1 hour of your time. I highly suggest, if you don't have it already on your calendar, you want to put this particular one on your calendar every Saturday. At least take 1 hour out of your busy day to make sure that you do some training and learn from those that are literally doing, that have probably been in the industry a little longer than you, that may have a little bit more experience, and it gives you the opportunity to learn from them and move forward. That's right, self-development. And this is where we teach more so on the skills. All right, we're going to teach you some fundamental skill sets and techniques. All right. So I'm going to be covering a number of things today. I want everybody to write these things down. I want you to write down the word leverage. Everybody write down the word leverage. Okay. And I want you to leave some actual space for taking notes on that word leverage, right? Let's talk about that first. All right, we're going to talk about leverage. How many of y'all know that time is something that's very, very hard to get in your life today? A lot of us that are actually still working and things of that nature, it is so imperative that you understand this word we call leverage. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to find out who is this. All right, Mr. Mumford, if you are on the line or if you're logged in, will you go out and log in as your name? Just go into the regular way. Just log out and log out and come in as your regular name so I can see if that's you. I don't know who that is that's under my name, but somebody's under my name. All right, leverage is something that you must take advantage of, especially when you are making a transition. How many of you are right now working on transitioning from being dependent to becoming more independent? How many of you are looking to become more independent? More of us are looking for ways to do what? You want to really supplement your income so that you can replace your income, right? So it's very imperative that you leverage your leaders. Are you following what I'm saying? So when you look at, when we say tools and things of that nature, many people always will say, well, Kemp, I really don't have time to do the business, right? But if you're looking at the amount of time that you're maximizing, is the time that you're spending giving you the quality of life that you want, then it's time to make some changes. Would y'all agree with me? So I could say, well, okay, after my day is over, am I able to put the amount of money in my bank account? Am I able to save the way I want to? Do I have the amount of time, like all of the time that I'm spending, like really, do I want to spend 72 to 80 hours working for just an income to take care of my bills for real? Do you think we want to do that? No, we don't want to be putting in 50, 60, 70, 80 hours and you don't have a life, okay? You're just working to make sure that you can maintain the lifestyle. So it's so imperative that we use leverage, okay? What do I mean by leverage? Leveraging your team, leveraging your organization. So for instance, when I was working 72 hours or 70 hours, do you think I had a whole lot of time to go out and talk to people? Absolutely not. I didn't. So what did I have to do? I had to leverage other things like the newspaper, right? Can I put an ad in a newspaper at nighttime when I come home or during that afternoon, put an ad in the paper so the ad is going to be delivered to certain people. Could I do a mass mailing, right? Because some of us are working, so we do have some income. So we're willing to make the sacrifices so that we can have the lifestyle that we want, right? So I would be able to leverage those newspapers. Now, did I have a whole lot of time to talk to people about what this was about? No, I did not have that time. But what I could do is I could leverage the webinars, the tools. Am I making sense right now? So I don't have time, but now this is what it's about. When the ad come to my phone and I got a email, I can go in the bathroom and call Salita up on the phone and I say, Salita, hello, this is Kemp. I see that you actually sent us your resume. We did receive it. Very impressed with your resume. And what I'd like to do is set up a telephone interview with you for X, Y, and Z. All right. If I can't do that telephone interview, I would like to send you some information that you will be able to attend because of the overwhelming response. What did I just say? She sent me her email. Because of the overwhelming response, Salita, how we are responding, I will email you some information that you could take a look at. At 9 o'clock, it will give you more information. So what am I doing? I maximize my time. I'm compressing my time frame by leveraging other people. Yes, yes, yes. So this is where your leadership comes into place. Like, for instance, am I in London? No, but I have leaders in London, right? All of us have leaders in London. We have Donald Bradley, we have Chinaza, and things of that nature. Is it possible that I could put an advertisement in London, right? And when that person reaches out, I could send them an email and send them to the event that's taking place in London, right? Do I have to be there, ladies and gentlemen? No. But can I call Donald Bradley up or Chinaza? And I said, Chinaza, I have a young lady, Salita, who will be in London and she will be attending the event. Are you following what I'm saying? So all of these events that we have going on, this is how you are able to maximize the events. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? You follow what I'm saying? So here's somebody is doing something in Philadelphia. How many people have you said, well, the people here in Arkansas, they really don't want to do nothing. But guess what? Can I actually advertise in Philadelphia where Troy Mitchell is, and he's my executive, and I could say, hey, Troy, listen, I got somebody coming to the meeting in Philadelphia. Can you take care of them? They are much aware of you. In fact, we was in Philadelphia today. This week, we had a couple guys that was there that they didn't even know who their sponsor was, but somebody told them about the event. Are you following what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, why I say maximize your leadership or leverage your leaders so that they can build your business? So now you're not getting paid off of me. Oh, I'm going to make sure you work. Am I making sense? Yes or yes? So that's leverage. The other thing about leverage is beautiful is, ladies and gentlemen, we must learn how to get paid off of other people like the wealthy people do. How many of y'all want to be wealthy, right? You want to be wealthy? You want to get paid off of other people, like people are getting paid off of you, right? Macy's became, well, how many Macy's shoppers? How many Walmart shoppers we got in here? How many Tyler Perry people? How many people love Oprah Winfrey, right? Everybody in here is paying somebody to be wealthy. Is it your turn? All right. So we must learn how to reposition ourselves so that we can get paid off of other people as well. Yes or yes? And we have a wonderful program called Paycations where it's all about travel. right? Come into the network, and guess what? We're going to leverage us. So now that helps me, because now when you have a Troy Mitchell in your organization and he is out there building, I want y'all to write down 100% match. Somebody write that down. Just write it down. Write the 100% match down. Okay. So guess what? Troy works for the airlines. He has a lot more time on his hands to be very productive in the business. Okay, he went out and he recruited 5 people this week, which means guess what? He received 5 coded bonuses of $20. That was $100 he just received in coded bonuses. How much did you make, ladies and gentlemen, this week? You just made, what's 100% match? You just made $100, right? Are you following what I'm saying right now? It is so imperative that, guess what? Instead of everybody is, listen, you want to get those codes coming in. Now, guess what? You know the best looking check to get. Oh man, I didn't have time this week to recruit anybody, but thank God for my team, because Troy, he did 5. I had Sandra, she did 3. I had another person who did 2. I had another person who did 5. Guess what? You just made $250 this week, ladies and gentlemen, and you did absolutely nothing, because maybe you was at the hospital with somebody, right? That was sick. Maybe somebody got sick this week. Maybe your child needed you to be at her football games, or absolutely. You follow what I'm saying? And I can promise you, this just makes sense. Oh, I didn't have time. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to make time to build your leverage so that you can have more of your time. Am I making sense? Yes or yes? Maximize your leadership. Sponsors. Okay. How many of you know your sponsor? No, let me ask this question. How many of you don't know your sponsor? How many of you don't know your sponsor? You just signed up with Vacations. You don't know, you don't have a clue who your sponsor is. I love it. Give a round of applause for creators of wealth, because that means we doing our job over here, right? Absolutely. So the key thing here is, ladies and gentlemen, now watch this. How many of you know your national? How many of you know your international? And how many of you know your diamond, right? If you don't know your diamond, and I'm in this room right now, I'm very disappointed. Okay? So we know that. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't express this enough. It is imperative as you are making your why I keep saying transition. I don't like the word transition. As you are, what's the word I'm looking for? Transitioning? No, what's the word? I don't like transition. Give me a word. Upgrading. No, I don't like upgrading. Elevating. No, I don't like that word either. As we, okay, go from independence, huh? Okay, whatever. Move from. There you go. We'll do that. Transformation. That's it. There you go. I knew it was a word. Thank you. See, teamwork makes the dream work. As we are transforming, transformation, right? Ladies and gentlemen, it is imperative that you stay plugged in. Are you following what I'm saying? It is so imperative that you stay plugged in to your sponsor. You should be talking to someone in this business every single day personally. Okay? Somebody you should be accountable to. Someone that's keeping you grounded, right? Until you become grounded, okay? And should I say vested? Are you following what I'm saying? This seems to be the most challenging pieces at the end of the day. When we start talking about being grounded, ladies and gentlemen, you must stay connected to your upline sponsor. Okay. I'm not going to stay on that alone. I'm definitely going to stay there. You got to stay plugged in. Okay. If your sponsor ain't moving, plug into your national. I can promise you, your national ain't moving, plug into your next upline. If they giving a bunch of excuses, trust me, if they ain't moving forward and they stuck, it's time for you to go to the next person. You follow what I'm saying? Because you about to be stuck right there with them. Do not. It's no reason. All right. You got to move to the next level. Make sure you are with someone that's stronger and that has your business at their interest. Okay. It's so important for that, ladies and gentlemen. I can't stress that enough because listen, if we was all held accountable right now, this room would be maximized. It would be maximized. It wouldn't be no room in here for everybody, period. Would y'all agree with me on that one? It is imperative that we stay grounded as we are moving into convention. How many of you are already registered for convention? All right, I am expecting to see a whole lot of you in the place. It is going to be fire. Do you hear me? Now, I'm going to tell you this. There is going, okay, is that you, Moby Insure? Is that you? Is that Jamal? Okay. All right, hold on. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I should have knew when he spoke French. Hold on. These folks, boy, I tell you, they just worked up on me. All right. Okay. Can everybody still hear me? Is everybody still hearing me? I don't know if I did it. I don't know if I did it. Let me see. Okay, I'm trying to do it. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. Let's see if this did. That didn't work. I don't know. We got to keep on moving. Convention. There is going to be some things that are going to take place at convention, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be very historical for the organization creators of wealth. Okay, I'm putting this out here right now, and make sure you are in the place. It is going to be very critical that you stay plugged in to what is about to happen in this organization. There is going to be some things that's going to take place at convention that we will start to, you're going to start seeing some things transitioning. Make sure that you are staying plugged in. As we get to convention, you're going to see some things take place, some brand new tools that's going to be made available. We're looking at apps that you're going to have. We're looking at ways that you are going to be able to move your business in a different direction. We're looking at things that's going to take place that, oh my God, it's only going to be one time, and that's going to be at the convention. All right. And I ain't just blowing smoke. So all I'm telling you right now, we have definitely put some things together and it will be finalized. I'm looking at the end of the day. For those that's on board, I just say don't miss the convention. It is going to be historical. Okay. Now, what I am going to talk about is why do you want to go to convention? Can you bring a guest to convention? If you can bring a guest to convention, bring a guest. If you know where, I'm gonna tell you where a lot of spouses get involved at convention. Did you hear what I just said? At conventions, spouses will see this thing on a totally different level at convention. Anybody with me on that one? All right, hold on. How many of you had a different perspective after you went to an event, like a major event? Okay, there is a whole different light, ladies and gentlemen, that takes place at convention. I'm just telling you now. Leave the room, Mr. Mumford, and come back in. There is a whole different light for you when you go to convention. You will see such a bigger value at conventions. I can promise you, you will have a whole different posture once you leave the convention. Okay, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Now I will tell you this. Most of the people who went to our last convention, most of the people who went to our last convention, their businesses literally skyrocket. If you went to our last convention, if you went to the last convention, just say yes, that was me, just me, right? What happened to your business after you went to convention? Every person that said yes, I got Octavia, I got National Angela Butler, I have Regional Felicia Cunningham. Okay, they was there at the event. I'm sure there was somebody else in here that went to that event as well. But guess what? Every last one of them right now, have been promoted, and they take their business a whole lot more serious. I can't tell you enough of that. Troy Mitchell went to event as well. I know he went to event. Sound is out. All right, can you hear me? Yes or yes? All right, good. Hold on. Mic check 1 2. Mic check. All right, can you hear me now? Is that better? Everybody good? Okay, good. So you have to go to the conventions, okay? Now, I can't hear anything. Leave and come back. Tell her to leave and come back. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, as we are moving in towards convention, make sure you be there, bring a guest. If so, bring your spouse, okay? You want them to see what you're doing. If your spouse ain't in agreement, I can tell you this. You want to know another good way? Take him on a cruise or take her on a cruise and let them see the fun side of what we do. And, you know, let them come to one of our conventions. That one in Barcelona, oh, yeah, they would have been in immediately. I can promise you that. So, with that being said, we're going to go into the meat and bones of this call. I wanted to go over the 100% match. I wanted to go over maximizing your leadership leverage and spending time with your sponsor, right? I want to do one more thing. I got about 7 minutes because it's only 11:23. I want to really talk about this as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it is so important that you get your people started immediately. Did you hear what I said? Your number one goal in this business is to get these people a check in their pocket ASAP. Ain't nothing like hearing about it, but it ain't nothing like experiencing it, okay? I love to hear about how this person is and that person. Ladies and gentlemen, what will turn the table for most people, they have gotten a check. Is there anybody, watch this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just sharing with you. It's so important that there's certain things you cannot develop. So now when I say that, get people paid. If you are doing have them do a grand opening. Write it down, please. Grand opening. Do a grand opening immediate. Let people know you are in business. Grand openings happens better when you're there. So if you just signed up somebody locally, guess what? Do a grand opening with them. Like, let's just say, can you get 3 to 4 people to your house on what? 2 days from now. I don't even care if it's the weekday. Get them involved. Now, if they can't, guess what? Can you do a grand opening at the wealth on the webinar? Yes, you can. It starts at 9 o'clock. Let's do a grand opening for your business. Can you call 4 or 5 people up and just tell them you're doing a grand opening tonight and you're being featured tonight at 9 o'clock where they're going to talk about your business. Are you following what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? We have to maximize and we want to get you paid ASAP. Why? Because I can promise you, after a person signs up, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to start talking about their business, and then they're going to be, because they don't want to sound dumb, they're going to be trying to answer questions. They're going to be trying to sum up their information and their energy and their emotions, and before you know it, guess what? They are going to get very disappointed and they are going to be out of the business. Are you following what I'm saying? Please, they will, because who they going to talk to first? Their friends. And you want to know who's going to beat them up? Their friends don't even care nothing about their feelings. In fact, their friends is going to think that they're protecting them and say, girl, you better be careful. That's the first thing they're going to say. That stuff don't work. I done tried it. My mother, my sister, my uncle, they tried it. Listen, that's why it didn't work, because they just tried it. They didn't do anything. Are you following what I'm saying? So it's imperative that we get you started ASAP. When they say there's a launch call at 9 o'clock, you don't want to put them on the webinar? Have them listen to the launch call. That's Monday through Friday at 9 o'clock. Guess what? We're going to launch your business today. You just filled out their application. We are going to launch your business today. And as soon as you put them on that launch call and have 4 or 5 people, who's your best friend? Write her name down. I don't want you to say nothing to her because I know you get ready to go talk to her. Write her name. Who's your mama? Write her now. Does she travel? Who's your cousin? Does she travel? Yes. Give me an entrepreneur in your family. Give me somebody who's your most successful uncle? Who's your most successful aunt? Who's your most successful college graduate? Who was the only one that graduated college in the family? Write their name down. Are you following what I'm saying? What am I doing when I'm getting a list from them right now? Yes. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Yes. Use your leadership. Use your leadership. Okay? All right. So if there's somebody there, as Selena just said, her aunt is having her grand opening. I'm doing her grand opening tonight. At 5 o'clock p.m. is going down. All right. A couple of weeks ago, I believe I told you that we were going to be doing what I call them is, I got a new one. I call it a showcase. I'm going to showcase your business tonight. I'm going to showcase your business tonight. So, how many of you would love to have your business showcase? What is a showcase? A showcase is just telling all of your friends and family, they're going to show, like, hey, my business, they picked my business to be showcased because it's an internet business. So I want y'all to come out and support me. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? All right. This is it's not, I want you to come see my business because they want to talk. Listen, I'm being spotlighted today. They are going to, broadcast my business today. So what are we going to do? We're going to do a showcase. Okay, it's going to be your picture that's going to be up there. My travel showcase. It's going to talk about the vacation packages, the group packages, the church fundraisers, the destinations and weddings, the honeymoons, the car rentals, the concert tickets, the stage plays, the cruises. And all I'm going to do is emphasize and showcase your business. Am I making sense right now? So as you see this particular picture, you can email text this out, just like you showing people your pictures. Show them this picture. It gives them all the information, how to actually join the business, what to do, download, click meeting, and guess what? We can do this for you. You follow what I'm saying? And all you're doing is saying, where's the showcase going to be at? It's going to be here, the team webinar, and I am being featured. Ladies and gentlemen, how many of us can do this? And guess what? What are you doing? You're leveraging your leadership. I didn't say with everybody. I said this month I'm going to do it because I'm willing to help you build your business. Am I going to be in this mode the rest of my life, ladies and gentlemen? Absolutely not. Okay? So I'm telling you right now, this is why you now have you got leaders that's working towards their millions. All right? I know everybody's not, but I know I am. So in order for me to get the million, I got to get you to thousands. I got to get you to hundreds of thousands somewhere. And you can choose whatever way you want to be, but maximize your leadership. Am I making sense? These are just great ideas. All right. Period. All right. Everybody got that? Grand openings, launch parties, showcases, you call it, we got it. All we need you to do is have people in the room. Now, watch this, which leads to our next call. All right, which leads to our next call. The three-way calls. Okay, now that you have put people in front of this information, now that you have put people in front of the information, Jamal, I'm turning on your mic, so make sure you are aware. Make sure you are what? You're utilizing, again, the three-way calls. All right? I have my business partner who I've been working with for almost 10 years now, ladies and gentlemen. Very good friend of mine. This gentleman is a national in vacations. He did it in a matter of moments. Took him a few days to get there. He is a personal development coach, and he definitely understands the power of a three-way. Y'all hear us talk about this all the time, don't you? Y'all hear us talk about this all the time. Now watch this. The reason why we talk about it all the time, because as good as I am, I still get caught up not using and utilizing a three-way. Okay? People like simplicity. Did you hear what I just said? People like simplicity. So if I invite them to the calls, like we just mentioned, if a person came to the call, you just invited them to your showcase, or you just invited them to your travel party, right? Guess what? They just watched the video. The next thing that's going to happen is you are going to follow up with them. You let them know that there's going to be a time that you're going to follow up with them, okay? So I'm really going to zone in on the three-way call, because some of you are doing three-way calls. But my God, the way you do a three-way call, woo, not good at all. Hi, Jamal. This is Kemp. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well.
I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Listen, I got Octavia on the phone. She just listened to the presentation. Octavia, this is Jamal. Jamal, this is Octavia.
Yeah. Hi, Octavia. Hi, Octavia.
Did we just set that call up? Matter of fact, I'm going to bring Octavia on because I know her mic. Are you in a clean environment, Octavia? All right. So we're gonna triple play y'all tonight. I mean this afternoon. This is a good training. This is gonna be some good training. Octavia, hold on. Let me give you some voice activation. Okay, Octavia, did I give us waiting for Octavia? Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, we got Octavia, which is another national executive with vacations, making things happen all the way out in Seattle. Ladies and gentlemen, isn't this technology amazing how you can just Jamal, you can put your picture up, Octavia, you can put your picture up and we can all be seen. Isn't it amazing how we can conduct a business of this nature, ladies and gentlemen, worldwide today in today's and make a ton of money? Yes or yes? I really want y'all to really see how awesome it is. There we go. So we have, some really nice looking people in our business, don't we? All right. So with that being said, Octavia,
Yes.
you just saw the information. Tell me, all right, ladies and gentlemen, and many of you will be able to identify this very simple. Octavia, I know you just watched the information. What did you like most about the information that you just watched?
Oh my goodness. I love the fact that I get to travel at wholesale prices, and I love the fact that I get to share this opportunity with others, and so they can make money and do the same thing I did.
Okay, so that's what you liked about the information when you watched the video for the first time? Have you been in this industry before?
No, no, I haven't. I'm brand new.
You're brand new. Wow, man. I know we're going to love to have you on our team. Whoa. Did you have any questions?
Well, yes, I had some questions. I didn't really understand um, how Chinaza talked about how we get paid.
How we get paid? What do you mean how we get paid?
Well, the compensation, I didn't really get it. It seemed a little technical for me. I need some clarification.
Well, it was pretty technical for me too and stuff like that. But let me tell you a little bit about this compensation plan. It's really simple, girl. Just get in and look, you're going to learn as you earn and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay. Well,
just just sign up. Like if you no hold on. Let me see if I can well, when you sign up, you get paid $50 on your first person, and on your second person, you get $50, and on your third person, you get $70, and then they got these codes, girl. Oh my God, let me tell you something. When you get in your codes, you're gonna get 100% match. So if they make 100, you're gonna make 100. You ready to sign up now? I'm telling you, just get your money.
um, no. Well, I still no, I don't really understand.
Okay, hold on for a minute. I gotta call my upline leader, and he gonna tell you all about it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Ring ring.
Hello?
Jamal,
Yeah.
how you doing? Listen, I got Octavia on the phone. She just watched the information, and man, she loved it because she said she gonna be able to help people and stuff like that. And she said she was just a little bit confused about the something about the compensation and all of that stuff. Jamal, this is Octavia. This is my friend Jamal. Jamal, this is Octavia.
Hi, hi,
Hey,
hi,
hey,
Jamal.
Octavia.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. I don't really understand the what did he say? Codes or 100% match. I don't really understand that. So I just didn't understand how we got paid.
Uh, um, so he already spoke to you about the comp plan already?
Well, he asked me if I had any questions, And the lady on the video, she was very informative, but I just didn't understand that part, how we get paid. I understood the you can make money, you can travel thing, but I didn't understand the how we get paid from other people. I didn't understand it all the way. And I didn't understand his explanation of it.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Jamal,
Yeah, I mean,
hold on, Jamal.
I can't,
Jamal, wait a
I can't
minute.
even
Jamal,
stop it.
hold on. Listen, she really likes it. Octavia, wasn't it like the money, something like that?
Yeah, it was the money, but I mean, it sounded good, and
Okay.
I'm very interested, but I just didn't understand how I got paid from someone else. That's the part that I didn't get.
Did y'all hear that call right now? Did y'all just hear that? Did y'all just hear that call? I mean, and this is exactly what we get as leaders. This is exactly what we get as leaders. When you are working towards professionalism, when you are working towards excellence, training starts from the moment that you prospect this person. Training starts from the moment that you prospect the person. I mean, you can make this look so complicated or you can make it look so simple. Are you following what I'm saying? All right. All right. We're going to try this one again. Okay. Jamal Mumford.
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, man, what did you like most about the information that you just watched today on the webinar?
I definitely love the travel side. The travel side is amazing. The way you can save on travel, and I travel a lot, so I definitely like the savings.
Wow, me too. Did you have any questions?
So basically, like they were showing some of those member trips, and I saw that trip to Jamaica, and I go there every year. So how do I get to take one of those member trips?
You know what? Man, is that crazy? I couldn't believe it. I said the same thing. Can you hold on for 1 second, Jamal? Can you hold on
Yeah,
one
yeah,
second, sir?
okay,
All right, hold on.
yeah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you can best believe I have already contacted Octavia, and she's knowing that I'm about to call her and do a three-way call. She's waiting, okay? You want to make sure you text these folks. Make sure you got to have at least 5 leaders on speed dial. How many did I say? Five. Five. Okay? Five. And it's enough of us today to do three ways. All of those will be found on your website. Now, ring, ring.
Hello?
Octavia. Oh my God. Listen, hold on. Jamal, are you there?
I'm here.
Octavia, are you there?
Yes, yes, I'm here.
Wow, I got it right. I got it right. Okay, listen. Octavia, I have a guest that just listened to the webinar. He is extremely excited about the information. He's a good friend of mine. Me and him been working at CBS together, and he has a family of 4, and he's looking for a way to supplement his income because he got 4 more kids that he has child support for, and he has to replace that income. So with that being said, Mr. Mumford, I have Miss Octavia. She is a national executive with our company, well documented, has already positioned herself on the other side of the money, and she loves helping people. Miss Octavia, this is Mr. Mumford. Mr. Mumford, this is Miss Octavia.
Hello, Mr. Mumford. How are you today?
I am doing exceptionally well.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I understand you saw the webinar and you're very excited. What did you like most about what you saw?
Whereas I was just telling him, I love the travel side. The travel side is remarkable, but I travel a lot back and forth to Jamaica, and I saw that member trip, and that's all I needed to see. How do I get that kind of deal? Because I don't pay those kind of prices.
Wasn't that exceptional? Oh my goodness, you need to take a look at the rest of the member trips. Okay, so what questions do you have for me?
I just want to know, how do I get to take trips like that? Those member trips.
Oh,
What
let
do I
me
have to
tell
do?
you.
Okay. This ain't no full three-way call. Y'all done got too excited. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, did you see the difference in that three-way call? I'm sure you did. Very professional. Last names or first name bases are used. Okay. Notice what we did. We are always going to we are always going to respect our leaders as leaders. We are always going to put them on a pedestal, and there is a script for how to do a three-way call. Edification is huge. Edification is huge. Octavia, are you excited about the opportunity?
Absolutely.
Oh my God, you just got signed up with us. Oh my God, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hold on for 1 second, okay? You're not going to believe who I have on this phone. Mr. Mumford,
Yes, sir.
guess what? Miss Octavia just joined the organization. She is extremely excited about her business. And I just wanted to introduce her back to you. I know y'all guys spoke on the three-way, but I wanted to introduce her back to you just to show her the support and the leadership that we have. And guess what? I'm not the only one in this boat. But guess what? You are there just as much to support her. And is there anything that you would like to say to her as she has just moved into becoming a CEO with her own pancake? And what's the name of your company, Octavia, that you made the name of your travel agency?
Divine destinations.
Divine Destination, sir.
Wow. 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 Welcome, Octavia. I'm so excited for you to join us.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited too. Thank you so much.
Right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm actually saying this because guess what? When you sign somebody up, make sure you do a welcome with at least two or three of your leaders. Why do I say this? Are you guaranteed to be here tomorrow? Are you guaranteed to be here tomorrow? No one is guaranteed to be here tomorrow. Anything could happen to you. Many of you say you don't have a whole lot of time, right? I don't have a whole lot of time, but you guess what? You got leaders who do the business full time. Is it possible that I could help get your person started a lot quicker than you are? Yes or yes? Is it a lot easier? Do you think it's other people that can help? Yes. You might work the night shift. Who has their speakers on? Okay. So it's so important that we actually use our leadership so that we can do. So now, what I'm going to do, thank you so much, Octavia. All right. And I thank for all of you that are listening on. Did everybody get something out of the three-way and understand how important the three-way call is? Yes or yes? All right. So I'm going to have Mr. Mumford. Thank you again, Octavia, for helping us today. I appreciate you.
You are very welcome, Kim.
Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna have Mr. Mumford kind of close us out as he just kind of sums this up. As he sums up the three-way, he just happened to do a full service training with Brian Carruthers and some others as far as the power of three-way calls and things of that nature. So, Mr. Mumford, the floor is yours, sir. I am going to sit back and sit tight and take notes.
Well, thank you. Well, Kip, Kip and I were talking today, and actually, guys, I want to kind of just use what I had took a lot of notes, and again, taking notes is very important Money makers are note takers, FYI. So you should learn to take notes always. Have your pen and paper handy. And we had a locker room training this past Tuesday here in Atlanta, Georgia, with the top leaders, Donald Bradley, Jonathan Green, and Mark Sterling. That's called a hint, hint, clue, clue. This is why you never miss events. See, even though, and I did have a guest this past Tuesday at the meeting, but even if I didn't have a guest, I would have still paid $10. Why? See, one thing about me, I have learned this industry is you never miss meetings because you don't know what you don't know. You have no idea what you missed. If you live in Atlanta and you missed the event this past Tuesday, it's right in your backyard. And if you missed the event in May 1st, 2nd, listen, I tell people, Jamar, you live in Atlanta, it's easy for you. Camp, how many times have I drove from Philadelphia to Atlanta for events? Many of times. Okay? I will get in my car and drive. We drove to Detroit. I will get in my car and drive. I will sleep on the floor in somebody's hotel room. Just you guys just don't have an idea. Some of you thinking about how you will get this event. Listen, there's been stories of people who step in bathtubs just to be at events. You do what you got to do because the information will get you out of that bathtub. You'll learn that. So this past Tuesday, Jonathan was talking about the three-way call. And the first thing that I learned about the three-way call a long time ago is another project is, see, I know a lot of you think that you are so smart with your people, and this is my aunt, this is my mom, this is this. But one thing that they said, if you don't have documentation, then people don't want to follow you. This is why the leaders are so important. This is why you have to talk to your leaders every single day. And I can tell you, people who don't talk to their leaders every day are not winning. People that talk to their leaders and stay by their side every single day, they win. Why? Because you're plugging into someone who's documented. See, what Jonathan Green shared this past Tuesday, he's a national diamond in this company. I think he's an international diamond now. International diamond in this company. And guess what? You think I can learn something from him? Absolutely. He's an international, not international executive, international diamond, which means I can learn something from him, obviously, right? So he was talking about this one thing, folks, is that, see, Spencer Iverson said the same thing. People who don't do three-way calls is because they have a big ego. They have a big ego because you think it's about you. And folks, as good as you think you are, you don't know what you don't know. Your people don't want to sign up with you because you're not documented. And that was a slap in the face. Because the reason why your upline is there is because they are documented. People want to know that it works. If you're not making any money, you haven't earned your first check yet, what proof what reason do you give to tell that person to join your business? You can't build your business off of hype. You have to build it on facts and truth. So the fact is you haven't made a check, you're just an executive, but the real fact is your upline is a regional diamond. You think that him making $10,000 a month he's a bigger communication style than you making only $100? See, the facts are the facts. That's why your leaders are there. Your leaders are there to help aid documented proof for your prospect. So in a great life, you're making over 10 grand a month. See, there's a reason for that. So he said, when it comes to three-way calls, and I'm going to show you the one thing he taught on this. I want you to write down the 4 personality types. See, every prospect has a different personality type. And the reason why a lot of you, and I mean, I'm getting some really bad three-way calls because you're not matching the person's personality with the leader. So if you do the three-way call properly, I'll know what direction to go with your prospect, or my leader will know where to go because the way I'm going to throw the call over to them. Like, I'm going to do a three-way call immediately after this call because I already set up one with a friend of mine in Delaware, and she's going to be on the phone with Mr. Kim Satchel right after this call. I already set it up while I was on Facebook right during the training. See, it's called putting into practice, right? So there's 4 personality types. The first one I want you to write down is a shark. The second one I want you to write down is a whale. The third one is a dolphin. And the fourth one is an urchin. Okay? Now I'm training you from what I got. So I'm just giving you guys this from Tuesday. So I said I wasn't giving it up. Y'all getting it right now because it was really powerful. Okay? The shark is someone who is money driven. You know, they don't care about the vacations. They don't care about, They don't care about this. They don't care about the money on the savings on the travel. They don't care about being a travel agent. All they care about is I want to make money. The second one, the well, is someone who loves helping people. I did a call with Kemp a couple weeks ago, and I have a gentleman now. I mean, all he says to me, Jamal, what I love the most is what you and Kemp shared. I'm glad this really call, because all she shared was, I like helping people. That's all he cares about. He's a well. Okay? The third one is a dolphin. The dolphin is someone who likes to have fun. All they care about, they see those vacations, and that's all they want to know is, girl, boy, how can I get that trip? That's how Kemp and I got signed up. I got signed up because I was already making good money in CS News. But I never took a cruise. And the guy said, you guys are going on this cruise for $127. I mean, I'm all these things, probably the one, but at that point in time, I was looking to have fun. Okay? The urchin. The urchin is a fact-driven person, someone who wants to see the facts. You show me the facts. You know, they're a numbers person. They're the intellectuals. Those are the engineers. And every one of them, neither one of them is bad. Don't get mad because somebody want to know the facts. That's just the way they are. And they could be overcame. Every one of these people, don't get mad because this person, they just want to make money. What about the vacations? Listen, they are who they are. It's not your job to change them. So now here's the thing what you don't know. The powerful thing about this fact is that you don't know what personality type your prospect is before you call them. You have no idea. You can't guess. I can't guess that Kemp is a fact. You can't just guess that because you have no idea until they're watching and look at it and how it's going to relate to them. So what you're going to do is, by knowing all personality types, when you call your leader, you want to utilize these first. Because see, here's the thing is, here's what people do. And I mean, I'm talking about now. We just gave you some really bad three-way calls, but I'm gonna give you one that's bad, but you may not know it's okay. Let me show you what happens to some of you. Is you would do the call you would do the call with your prospect using the wrong personality type. So then what happens is, so let's say Kemp is a person that can have fun, and then I say Octavia is prospected Kemp, and now Octavia calls me on the phone, and now Kemp likes to have fun, but Octavia says to me, Jamal, I have Kemp Satchel on the phone, and he loves the money. He loves making money. I mean, this guy, I mean, he owns a house, he owns 2 cars, he owns 2 BMWs, blah, blah, blah. He loves making money. And now I say, oh, awesome, Kemp. Now what you have done to me on the call as a leader is now I'm going to believe that Kemp wants to make money, and the whole time I'm talking to him about making money when all the time Kemp's personality is a fun person. And a lot of you are missing it right there. A lot of your three-way calls are going in the slumps because you're not changing the person over the right way. And I personally signed about 25 people in this business already in the last 3 months, in 3 months' time. So I can tell you that I know what has worked because Kemp Satchel, he do my three-way calls all the time. So I can tell you that I know what I'm talking about because this is right here what happens. You're turning people over the wrong way. Your sponsor knows more than you do. Trust me, folks. That's why they're making more money than you. So you got to be coachable. Okay? So let me show you something here. By knowing all 4 personality types, and because you don't know what personality type your prospect is, you must use all 4 personality types when you throw that call over to your prospect. Okay? So if I was calling Octavian at the same time, I'm just going to go ahead and do it, and I'm going to be all 3 parts. Okay? Because I know we've run on time here. So let's say if I'm prospecting Octavia, and now Octavia, I'm now going to put her on the phone with Kemp. Okay? So what I'm going to say to Octavia, I'm going to use all 4 personality types, and I'm going to talk about Kemp using all 4 personality types. Why? Because I want Octavia to know that Kemp relates to her. See, if I tell Octavia, well, I'm going to put you on the phone with Kemp Satchel, this guy's making all the money. Kemp, this is Octavia. Octavia says Kemp. Well, Octavia likes having fun. So now automatically you just built a wall up in Octavia's mind because now she says, well, I don't want to talk to anybody that's all about money. I want to have fun. Now, they're not saying that consciously. They're not saying that verbally. But see, in this business, guys, this is a subconscious business. It's called the psychology of prospecting. Everything about this business is psychological. See, I thank God for a minor in psychology in college because now I see when one of my mentors, Jeffrey Combs, he wrote a book called The Psychology of Prospecting. See, folks, it's not about what you think it is. When you learn how to tap into someone's subconscious mind, they will get in your business. See, they will get, when you learn how to tap into their subconscious mind, okay, and get out of your conscious mind. So their subconscious mind, and what I learned is kind of deep, their subconscious mind is talking to your subconscious mind and your upline subconscious mind. Okay, so what's happening is, see, if you're not making any money in this business and you talk to somebody about this business, then what happens is their subconscious mind and your subconscious mind is talking, and your subconscious mind is saying, I don't have any money yet, I'm not documented yet, and they're saying, well, I want to find somebody who's documented, and guess what? They don't sign up. I know it hurts, but it's the truth. It's the truth about the business. I can't tell you why it's the way it is. It's the way it is. But when I talk to a Kemp Satchel, right, and his subconscious mind is, he's documented, because 97% of communication is non-verbal. I didn't say verbal. 97% is non-verbal. So when you're a brand new prospect in this industry, I mean, you're brand new into vacation, and then you're going to call your aunt, you're going to call your uncle, and you're going to try to get them in this business. Listen, you're communicating. I know you think you're excited, and you should be excited, but at the same time, they know your communication is you haven't made any money. They can hear it in your voice. But when Kemp Satchel gets on the line, and he's a regional diamond who's making well over 10 grand a month, guess what happens? His nonverbal communication is telling them, guess what? I'm making the money, and so can you. It's all psychological, folks. It's what you can't see. So when I'm turning on a three-way call, I'm going to use all 4 personality types. I don't care who the upline is. It could be Donald Bradley doing my upline. See that, and that's why, folks. Here's another hand clue. Know the top people, income earners in this company. I'm amazed when I call people in the company. I said, "Do you know who's Donald Bradley? You should know who the top income earners are in this company. Do you know who Donald Bradley is? Do you know who Spencer Iverson is? Do you know who Mark Sterling is? Jonathan Green? If any of these names are foreign to you and you've been in this 2 months or a month, then that's a shame. You don't know your business. You don't know, because you should be able to speak this to your prospect. You should know the people in this company. And if you don't know who Kemp Satchel is as our regional diamond, you're really out of the loop. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. When I turn the call over to Kemp Satchel, and I'm on the phone with Octavia, I'm going to use all 4 personality types so that I'm going to make sure that whatever personality type Octavia is, I'm going to relate to Kemp Satchel. So here it goes. So, hey, Octavia, hey, listen, I have Kemp Satchel on the phone, okay? Now, Kemp, this is Octavia. Octavia, you know, her and I work together at CBS News. She's actually one of my co-directors. She's been working on many shows with me. Very smart, very intelligent. I mean, just loves having fun, loves helping people, Kemp, and she travels a lot. Now, Octavia, I have Kemp Satchel on the phone. He's a regional diamond with this company, and I'm so excited. I mean, I'm very fortunate right now that he took the time out of his busy schedule to be able to speak with me, because he's helping me build my organization and my income right now. Now, let me tell you about Kemp Satchel, okay? He loves making money. This guy is documented. He's on the other side of the money, okay? He's a regional diamond company, which means he's making well over the 5 digits in this industry per month on a monthly basis, okay? So he knows how to make the money. I tell you, he loves helping people, Octavia. And besides, you know, he's a very easygoing person. He's a very level-headed person. You know, even though all the money he's making, Octavia, it doesn't get to his head. He loves reaching down and helping the average person wins, Octavia. He loves helping people. Also, Octavia, let me tell you about him. He loves having fun. I mean, this guy, he's a life on a cruise ship. When we go on these trips as our team, he's always the one having fun with us, you know, having good times. I mean, he loves having fun, Octavia. When it comes to having fun, it's his middle name, okay? And Octavia, the most thing about him as well, Octavia, is this guy knows all the facts. He's been in this company for over 8 years, Octavia. He's well documented. There's not a question you could ask him right now that he could not answer, because he's well documented. He's actually about to sit on a council with the company where he actually gets to consult the CEO of the company. That's how documented he is. Octavia, this is Kemp Satchel. Kemp Satchel, this is Octavia. Now, what happened is now, Octavia, every personality type I just gave, because every person falls in one of these 4 personality types. This is if you go back to the history of time, psychologists have studied this. This is all intellectual teaching right here. You learn that everybody has a personality. And when you tap, that's why you got to be tuned into WIIFM. See, if you're not tuned into WIIFM, you're never going to get that prospect. And WIIFM stands for what's in it for me. Not about you. So when you get on that phone, you want to make sure everything you say, everything you do, the whole process is all about the prospect.
It's about their personality type, not about yours. Their wants and their desires, not about yours. That's why you got to put them on the phone with someone who's documented, because someone who's documented has the skills and ability that you don't have yet to tap into what's in it for them. See, we as leaders, I've been in industry for 16 years. Kemp has been in industry for 10 years. We know how to tap into your prospects' wants and desires. See? So when someone has 20 personals, when someone has a team in a regional diamond, do you think they know how to go out there and build a business? So let the facts be the facts. That's how you use your upline. Don't be upset with them. Don't be envious of them. They are here to help you make more money. That's why they're where they are. And that's it. So I'll just leave it at that, folks. And I'm going to tell you something. The second thing that we was doing a locker room call, guys, and I'm going to say it here because I'm so impressed with this company. I'm going to tell you, people, I've been in this company years ago when I walked away and came back. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm so impressed with this company. The leadership is remarkable. One thing I admire about this company is professionalism. And many of you guys, I'm not saying so you guys, I'm saying a lot of people, folks, you got to leave your street talk, your ebonics talk home. I'm telling you. I mean, I hear people talk, and yo, homie, yo, this is my man on the phone right now. Listen, this the guy, this homie right here, this dude, this cat right here, yo, he making some big bucks, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something about that. Let me tell you something about that. See, although you and your homie talk like that, when it comes to making money in business, they respect the person. They respect the man in the suit. They respect professionals. That's why you're not signing up with you. Because as long as you're talking just like them, they don't want to follow you. People want to follow people who is better than them. So if you're still talking on that same level, then your communication is telling them you haven't grown, you're not doing anything, and they don't want to sign up with you. See, people say, well, Jamal, you talk white. Well, guess what? No, I talk proper English. That's what I do. See, when I'm doing business, I talk like a business owner. You won't get on the phone talking about, you don't say, hey, this is my brother. No, I'm not your brother. I'm not your brother. This is Mr. Kemp Mitchell. This is Mr. Jamal Mumford. He is well documented. Learn the lingo. As Donald Bradley said, listen, take these personality types. Go in the bathroom mirror and record yourself. Practice your elevator three-way call. Practice your elevator pitch. Practice it. Record yourself and listen to it. Now, and learn to stop using words. Stop talking that kind of stuff. Stop. Throw the street talk out the window. Because a lot of people are using the street talk and it's not taking you anywhere in your business. I know that for a fact. Because I get the phone calls. I get the people saying, you know what? So-and-so called me, but can I sign up with you, Jamal? Because I know you could take me places. That's what's really happening, folks. I'm just being very real with you. I'm being very, very real with you because, folks, you're losing it. This is a professional environment. And if you want to go to the next level in your business, is when you can recruit professionals. I'm going to have lunch with a guy right now. And this guy, his family, he golfs every weekend. His family is very wealthy. Now he's got to go for himself. But you know what he said to me, Jamal? You know what, man? I admire you. Because as long as I've known you, you're so professional at how you do things. And we have a good time. We go out sometimes and lay our head down. But he said, I admire your professionalism. See, folks, I'm telling you, see, when you want to get big in your business, it's when you go out there and you can get the quality in your business. See, a lot of us, we recruit down. And the reason why you got to recruit down, because you can only recruit to the level that you are able to withstand. So the reason why you can't recruit a professional, because you're not professional. Okay, I better stop right there. Let me stop. Go ahead, Kemp. The call's back to you, bro.
We record this call. And that's why we make sure that, guess what? We want to reiterate, because guess what? At the end of the day, you don't know who you're recruiting, but it's all about taking each and every one to the next level to just make sure that we are aware and we stay, because at the end of the day, you look at and pay attention to the six-figure earners and see what they do. So we definitely want to appreciate each and every one of you for coming today. Sure, we appreciate each and every one of you for coming on the call today. The call has been recorded, so you will be able to replay or send it out to your organizations for replay. It will be posted probably within the next hour or two. We appreciate you. Go out and have a fantastic I know this is Easter weekend. Enjoy it. Have a great, great, great weekend. And hey, tell somebody you love them. Take care, take charge, and take action. God bless.